Hello there, welcome welcome all, or more likely, the 13 people who will watch this video. Brought the out again. I'm in one of them kind of moods. Been roaring for 36 hours straight for the first time in months. And why? Because I was happy. So I went and fucked it up. So, yeah. Stupid cow that I am. I've just I bought some a tub of cottony buds yesterday, and I just dropped them everywhere. Literally, I'm fucking everything up like that I can possibly fuck up at the minute. I don't know. I'm rolling from disaster to disaster. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'll turn that sound down because I had that quite loud. So a disclaimer at the beginning, these are my thoughts and opinions, and I swear, right? So please don't shoot me. I'm going to entitle this video, I think, what the fuck happened. Oh yeah, back to this. So I look like shit. I've put the hat on. It's like I'm in don't look at me mode. Because I feel like crap. But sometimes you just need to fucking vent. And do you know what? That's where I am right now. So I'm going to title this video, what the fuck is going on with science? Right? Now, I don't remember what it were, and I post all day, fucking every day on Facebook. So it's going to take me an age to find the bloody thing, because it was days ago. Ages that I just really can't be asked to give to it. But I shared something the other day that basically MSN, it was an article on MSN, blah de blah de blah, according to science, experts say. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on with these experts? Because I know for a fact that this isn't true, right? I know for a fact it's not true. And I'm not an expert, nor am I a scientist, and I know that they're lying. Why are they doing that, right? Well, yesterday, there was on MSN, came up, why people see ghosts explained. So the science, the experts are coming out with this whole fucking spiel, this bullshit and crap, but they're saying it like they are, well, the science says so believe the science. If you think you've seen a ghost, you're wrong. You probably had carbon monoxide poisoning. That's one of the fucking reasons. They got stress, and just because you're wishing it on, things like this. And it's like, you're lying. You're lying. Now, I've said this before. These bastards, them fuckers, and I don't remember the last video that I didn't fucking do that, right? But these bastards, they know full well that energy doesn't die, right? These people were left with secrets back in the get-go, right? And they kept it separate, right, from everybody else. They were left with secrets, the whole secrets of the universe, and you can prove it by just looking at the buildings that they live in and that they worship in, the symbology, the sacred geometry. This is the secret of the universe, the mathematical equations that make up our entire existence. These people have been given these secrets thousands of years ago, right? And they've used them, they were left them so that we could all function correctly on Earth. And they thought, well, they've fucked off now. This is, I've done this in videos before, right? This is what I've been told from source, right? So they fucked off. They're like, look, these are the secrets. Use them to benefit humanity, right? This is for you all. We're leaving it with you. But for God's sake, don't just let everybody have the secrets. You know, like, they've got to prove their worth. They've got to prove their mettle, if you will. You know, they keep the secrets only for the initiated, and the door wholly shut to the profane. And they took it to mean we're going to make people fucking do silly dances and go through rites and rituals. And if they do that, it doesn't matter. what their heart weighs. It doesn't matter how good they are as a person. We're going to make them, we're going to initiate them. Our mates, people that we can, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you know, like old boys network together. We're going to say that women are profane. They can have their own little version of what we've got, but let them play, but we're the big boys. Shut up, Kerry Ann. Anyway, so these people have always known that basically energy doesn't fucking die. Right? And one of the, you know, like they have basically, you know, they don't live like us. They live according to the secrets. They keep them from us and basically tell us we've got to be what they have fashioned, the reality that they have fashioned, keeping out the secrets. So we're just fucked in the head the whole time. So when we lose people, we think that's it. They're gone because they have told us that, and they are lying, right? And you only have to read things like this when their scientists, their science, their experts who come out and are paid good bloody money to fuck your head up. Carbon fucking monoxide poison. Shut your face. For shame. You are in the wrong fucking job. Anyway, it pisses me off. I don't know whether you can tell. I am not in the best of moods right about now. So yeah, they're good. Now, I have never seen a ghost. To my knowledge, I may well have done, because I watched a program on it many, many, many moons ago. And they're like, a lot of people do see ghosts, but they don't know that they're ghosts, because these are just people who are doing the thing that they usually do. They're sitting out on the porch having a sunbathe. Do you know what I mean? And only if you knew that person, you'd know that they couldn't physically be there because they passed away last week. That kind of thing. So people do see them. But these are saying, oh, it's because you're wishing for it, because you can't, because your puny little mind can't grasp the concept that you're just so desperate. They literally, oh God, I'm so angry. I am so fucking angry because they're lying, right? Now, I've never seen one, to my knowledge. I have heard one. I have said this in a previous video, but I'll go through it quickly now. Used to work at a radio station that was haunted. There's a big old fucking, I'll try and find the thing for it just in case anybody asks. But there's a big old story about it, and a lot of people have seen this ghost, this lady. I think maybe more than one, I'm not sure, but and experienced things. I was working in the haunted part of this building, and I had other experiences, but this is the only time that I actually heard them. I'm there on my own, absolutely fucking petrified. Yes, I started singing, whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, just tapping away, like, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, clear as a bell, woman's voice, left ear only, you're mad. And I was completely alone, and I legged it really fucking fast. But I did have a friendship with this dead woman. It's a thing, right? Now, my youngest son, bearing in mind, I've lived here now for 10 years this year. We moved out, thank you, David Cameron. It weren't David Cameron who fucking did the bedroom tax, but he was the puppet in power who was the face of the bedroom tax, so we had to move. And we moved in, and my son was sleeping on the sofa. And he looked through the living room door, and my dad come through the front door. My dad died when I was 8. And he come walking through the front door, smiled at my son, and then went upstairs to me. We just moved in. I was, you know, like, it's a big thing moving into a new house. You know, massively out of my comfort zone. Yeah, my son saw my dad. He'd never met him, but yeah, he's seen photographs of him since. It's like, yeah, that's my granddad. Now he was 10. So we're going back 10 years, and he will turn 21 in October. Yeah, so he was 10. We didn't know. I've never had a carbon monoxide leak in this house. He wasn't stressed. Like I say, he got very little recollection. Well, we hadn't seen photos of my dad at the time, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that one. But all of these things that this bullshit by Stars Insider. That's so many different images. Yeah. So but that's science, according to science, right? Obviously, we'd got science in the last 3 years that said you can't, like, literally, masks don't stop viruses. What you on about? And then it's like, no, you've got to tell them. And bastards are like, no, you got to tell them, you got to get them masked up, because otherwise they're going to fucking talk to each other and realise we're bullshitting them. It's like, yeah, mask up. Oh no, we're 2 or 3. Just like, yeah, be frightened, be very afraid, be fucking petrified. Better mask up. That science changed. Now, it says on the side of the box of the surgical masks that they're not to be used. They do fuck all. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, the science said so. Oh, yes, well, God, believe the science. It's experts, isn't it? We're not an expert. We're not a science. And they're like, trust the science. They've been doing this for fucking years. Well, this is the science fucking lying, right? And another one, which again, I think just is just to fuck with your head, that is just been everywhere at the minute, that men look more manly with makeup on. If you do yourself up like a woman, you look more like a man. You look more masculine. And we're just talking to me, so that's why I'm doing this video now, because we're just having a rant to me poor old son. You don't know, I've got some shit, bless him. Yeah. And I'm like, how? And he's like, well, you know, like, maybe it's because, you know, like, obviously a lot more people are bisexual now and whatever. It's partly human evolution, partly because we've got drinking water that's full of fucking hormones. But yeah, so nobody really knows whether they're masculine or feminine at this point. And it's like, well, you know, maybe because lots of women are, you know, like, going after women, so it's like, well, I find that attractive. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not what they're saying. They're not saying they find if they put makeup on they're more attractive. They're saying if they put makeup on they look more masculine. You look more like a man when you're done up like a fucking woman. And this is the science. This is experts, mate. Literally, the world has gone, as my best mate puts it, full tilt mental. Literally, I cannot believe this year what the nonsense, the madness, the utter fucking bullshit. I thought, yes, let's change that. The bullshittery of the world that we live in right now. Everything's nuts. It's gone crazy. Like, I don't recognise the society that I live in. And it's like, I just don't get it. So yeah, thought I'd have a rant, even though I'm not in the best headspace. Everything's fucking up, but perfect fucking time to do it, isn't it, really? In one of them moods. So if you have got my voodoo doll, if you could, like, you know, give it a back massage and kiss its teeth. Just do something nice, take it out to the park, or just do something nice, because this is bullshit. And I'm like, I am so far out of my comfort zone right now at this point in time in my life. I don't even know where my comfort zone is. I can't remember where I left it. Don't know what's going on, mate. Oh, fucking hell. And we've only just started, really. The year only just started. So yeah, let's see what the rest of 2023 is going to be. Oh, well. Anyway, thank you for listening. If you did listen all this way, I owe you a bevy. Let's chat. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Ring the little notification bell so that you can see me chat bollocks whenever I feel fit. I don't have any particular rhyme or reason to what I do. It's just basically whenever they say, carry on, get it off your chest, girl. All right? Or when they teach me something new and I'm like, oh God, we need to be talking about this. So yeah, If you made it this far, you have my utmost respect. And if you are a returning subscriber, then I tell you, give me your address. I'll make you a fucking badge. I love you all. Bye.